Hey guys, it's Max. Welcome to my short low light and high ISO comparison between the brand new Sony A7 III and the legendary A7S II. This is just a small chunk taken out of my full comparison between these two cameras in regards to video. If you want to check that out, follow the link in the video description, or at the end of the video there's going to be a card that's going to pop up. Definitely go and check that out. There's a lot more information, comparisons between 4K detail, 1080p, rolling shutter, IBIS, and a lot more. I talk about the differences in the bodies, the grips, all of that good stuff. And let's go ahead and get started with the low light comparison here at ISO 3200. Now let's take a look at the high ISO performance. I am in a fairly low light condition. My aperture is C300 with the softbox is only at 10%, the minimum. I'm at 3200 ISO right now, set to an f4 aperture at 1/50th of a second. Starting off at ISO 3200, I want to point out how much brighter the A7S2's image is. This is something that I noticed when I reviewed the camera, and I definitely think it gives you a little bit of an advantage exposing the darker areas brighter. But even so, looking at the images side by side, I see less noise in the A7 III when you look at the dark areas, especially that iMac monitor on the left-hand side. Jumping to 6400, both are still super clean, but I do see a little bit more noise on the A7S2 on my face and on that iMac monitor. Jumping up to 12,800, we have a similar story. We're getting more noise on the A7S2, and I'm starting to see noise in the shirt of the A7S2 shot as well. I have to mention that we're starting to lose a little bit of detail on the A7 III because of its noise reduction algorithm, but they're still fairly close, and both these shots are usable. Now at 25,600, the A7 III does have less noise, but it's less detailed than the A7S2. Not a huge difference, but it is there. Now if we pause this shot and take a look, you're going to see more noise on the face and on the screen. That's because of the A7S2's 1:1 pixel readout, so our noise is larger compared to the A7 III's, which is compressing the noise from that 6K to 4K downsample. If you take a look at the shirts, you'll notice that the A7 III shirt is less detailed along with some of the facial hair because of noise reduction. I would call this roughly a draw because if you're going to go in post and denoise it, the A7S2 could be just as clean, but you also lose detail when you denoise in post. At 51,200, both these cameras are affected by color shift and the noise reduction algorithm. The A7S2 has a larger color shift, and the A7 III, if you look at the hairline, my eyebrows, you see the weird artifacting. The A7S2 has that as well, but not as much. Once again, the A7 III has less noise, but quite a bit less detail. And at this point, I think the A7S2 is definitely beating it. And finishing off, we're at 102,400. Both look quite bad here, but if I had to choose, I'd definitely choose the A7S2's image. It looks almost black and white here. You do definitely see a lot of noise, but you're keeping in a lot of that detail. So this is where you go into post, capture the noise profile, denoise it yourself carefully, add in some of that color, and you'll definitely get the better shot, where the A7 III's, it looks bad and you can't do much to fix it. Now, let's finish off with a final test, this extreme low light comparison. Starting off at 3200, I do not see a difference here other than the A7S2 being a little bit brighter exposed like we see. I think it pushes up the shadows a bit. I do want to say that this test is absolutely extreme. The lights in the background are dimmed to their minimums, and if you were going to be shooting like this, you wouldn't underexpose this crazily. You'd probably overexpose and then bring it back down if you want to keep this kind of a dark look that's lit by a single lighter. But at 6400, the A7S2 is looking more detailed, a little bit cleaner. 12,800 here, you start seeing that the A7 III really is losing detail with the denoising. It has a little bit less noise, but a lot less detail. Jumping up to 25,600, now the A7 III has probably, I don't know, it has a different noise pattern, definitely a lot less detail. The A7S2 definitely is winning in this regard. And lastly, 51,200, both look terrible. The A7 III is getting smoked though. There's almost no detail. It looks like there's like wax in the lens or something like that. The A7S2, you could probably denoise it a bit and still get to use this shot. Once again, I do want to point out that this is absolutely extreme, just lighting something with a single lighter, but since the A7S II is doing better, I had to leave this in the test. If you're going out, crawling through caves and trying to record something, definitely choose the A7S II. Alright guys, so let me know what you thought about how these two cameras compare in that comment section below. I want to hear your guys' opinion. Once again, go check out my full comparison between these two cameras where I cover a ton of different topics and aspects of how these cameras compare. If you have an A7S II, should you upgrade? Or if you're looking to buy a new camera, which one of these two should you get? Thanks for watching. This has been Max, and I'll see you in the next video.